Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, cool. It's everybody's first time here because this is my first video. I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks for moms who want to learn how to sew, but in this video I'm going to show you how to make a face mask. This face mask is unique because it doesn't have elastic that goes around your ears. It goes around the back of your head so it doesn't aggravate your ears, and it also has a nose wire option and a filter pocket. So if you want to learn how to make it, just keep watching. And make sure and subscribe because I'm going to be sharing more sewing tutorial videos in the future. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when those come out. Here's the mask we're going to be making today. It has elastic on the top and the bottom, and a nose wire right there, and a pocket so you can insert a filter. And this is how it goes on when you're done. Put this part over your head, and then it fits around. It cinches up on the sides where the elastic is, and then the nose wire contours just like so. All right, let's jump into it.
First thing you're gonna do is take any kind of cotton fabric. This could be an actual piece of fabric, or if you don't have that, just a pillowcase or anything with no stretch to it. And we're gonna cut it in a rectangle that measures 10 inches by 11 inches. Alright, now taking it, you want to take the long side, the 11-inch side, and fold that in half. And we're going to sew, starting from where my fingers are, to the edges, leaving a hole in the middle, because that's going to become your filter pocket. So you want to make sure and backstitch so it's very secure and your threads don't unravel inside the filter pocket once it's made. And do that to both sides. Back stitching again. Then we're going to take it over and give it a press. What you want to do is place that seam to where it's now in the middle. And we're going to open that seam up and iron the whole thing flat with the seam now in the middle of the piece of fabric. Now we're going to go back to the sewing machine and sew the two sides closed. Back stitching again, and then just a straight seam down. The seam allowance isn't super important here, but I think I was using a 3/8 or half-inch seam allowance. Alright, once you've sewn it, it's time to flip it out. So reaching inside that pocket, we're going to just turn the whole thing right side out. And I have a crochet hook that I'm using. You could use a chopstick or anything like that. You're just going to go and poke those corners out to make your edges nice and crisp. Now taking your iron again, we're going to now make a channel on each side that our elastic is going to run through. So I'm just pressing it, and then I'm going to fold each edge over about 3/8 of an inch, I would say. I'm not measuring this, it's not an exact science, just kind of eyeball it. Just make sure you're going to be able to fit a safety pin through there. Alright, now I'm going to go and I'm just going to top stitch on the very edge of that channel. just repeat the same thing on the other side. Just barely catching the edge of that channel and back stitching at beginning and end. And this is what it will look like. To make the nose wire, I have just taken a 12-inch pipe cleaner, folded it in half and cut it. And then you want to make sure that you bend each of the ends in towards itself so you don't get poked by that sharp wire when it's on your face. And slip the pipe cleaner up to the top of your face mask. And then going back to your sewing machine, you are going to move your needle as close as you can to the right side and put the presser foot right up next to the pipe cleaner and just sew from each elastic channel down to the next. Alright, now if you do not have elastic, which if you're watching this right after it comes out, elastic is really hard to find because of all the face masks being made. So one thing you can do is take some jersey material. This can be a jersey sheet or a t-shirt is a great alternative. And you're wanting to cut a strip that's 1 inch long by around 20 to 25 inches long. And then once you've cut it, just give it a good stretch. Then you're going to take a safety pin and pin it through the end of your stretchy fabric, and you're going to run it through the channels that you just made. Once you've gone up through one channel, you're going to then go down through the opposite channel, so there's a loop at the top of the face mask. And then just take your two tails and knot them together.
And there you have it, guys. To put it on, I'm going to put it around the back of my head, squeeze the nose wire, and then taking the sides, cinch it as much as you need to, and then just tie it in a bow in the back. And if you want some cute ears, pull it out like this. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because I am going to start sharing lots of different easy sewing tutorials. Everything from beginning, learning how to sew if you know nothing, all the way up to more advanced things like sewing projects and different tutorials. If this was helpful for you, would you mind just hitting the like button? That would really help me out a lot. Alright, stay safe guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.